Hi everyone, welcome to another Scratch video update. I'm Rickarose, also known as Rickarose on Scratch.
And I'm Eric, also known as Speak Visually on Scratch.
And today we wanted to highlight a theme that we're calling Work in Progress, but you've probably seen this all over the community, WIP, draft, beta.
So a work in progress, I guess, is essentially when Scratchers choose to share their project. And did you drop the Love It thing?
Sorry, yeah.
That's coming up. The Love It section is coming up. That's when Scratchers share their projects so they can get feedback or ask for help. And I think it's wonderful that people want to sort of share their project before it's completely done, if there ever really is a done Scratch project.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so let's jump in and show a couple projects.
First segment.
Love It.
Love It. Cool. What's your project that you love?
Yeah, so I don't know if you're a Harry Potter fan. I'm a pretty huge Harry Potter fan. And I saw this project called Which Harry Potter Character Are You? And that's which with, which, not which.
W-T-I-C-H.
Yeah, W-I-T. I love the wordplay. And so this is made by the user, the Ice Cream Girl. And the way the project works is you take a quiz and you answer some questions like, why do you love Hogwarts so much? What's your favorite pet? And this will help you figure out your character. But in the instructions, the Ice Cream Girl has a request, which is a little help on this play button that she has. She wants to turn it into the stop button, but to also stop the music. So something that you might do is, check out the code, give some suggestions in the comments for how the Ice Cream Girl might do this.
Yeah, that's an interesting question that they're asking.
Yeah,
maybe we'll check the code, see if we can figure it out.
Yeah, maybe something with costumes, something
Probably.
with sprites.
Well, so I have a project that I loved. I think you helped me find it, and it's called Back to Basics, and it's from the user, I believe it's Funnyman1120, and it's a very basic platform game, but I've never seen this before. You actually jump on the title that spells out Back to Basics, so they sort of use that throughout the entire platform game, which is super cool. But in the title, it has WIP, which stands for Work in Progress. And sure enough, in the notes and credits, they ask for any feedback or suggestions. And so I wanted to give maybe a suggestion, and I like sort of creating an atmosphere or a story in sort of a platform game. And I think music is important to that. So I'd be really interested to see what kind of music you might want to add to your project, or maybe sound effects when the little block person jumps.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned.
Yeah, so there's this character. Where are we coming from? Is there some sort of backstory? Why are we trying to go back to basics? Where are we going? Are we going to basicness? Are we going to complexity?
I don't know. That's very philosophical. My
Very
mind
deep
is blown
questions.
by that question. Yeah, so I would encourage anyone, if you have feedback, to leave it on that project.
Yeah, we'll leave our comments too.
Yeah, and then so I guess that sort of leads into our next segment, which is things to try.
Things to try.
You'll notice we got the ruler back from last episode, but ironically enough, we lost the other ruler.
Yes, it's a wooden one now.
Yeah, so it's a wooden one now, and we hopefully won't lose that one. So our things to try, it's actually related to work in progress. You might have noticed this, but now on your profile pages, when you go to your featured project panel, that little square up there, you can change it to one of 6 sort of templates or presets that we have. So one would be your featured project, which we know and love. We
There's
have
a feature tutorial.
featured tutorial.
Remix this with an exclamation point.
We have the what was your favorite? Go.
My favorite things.
My favorite things. And then we have the Why I Scratched, which is sort of if you want to make a project that explains sort of your Scratch story. And then I guess
Work in progress.
Work in Progress, probably our favorite. And so I would encourage everyone to go in there and maybe make a project and change that. I think right now I have a work in progress project.
So do
as well.
I love being in work in
That's
progress.
because I never finish projects. But
When
anyways.
are you ever really finished with a project?
That's another really good question, Rose. I don't think you're ever truly done with the Scratch project.
So that brings us to our next segment, which is, drumroll, message from the Scratch team.
And I guess this is, we have a work in progress project, which is Scratch Day. So it's coming up, and we're now working really hard on the Scratch Day website, which we hope to launch next week after this video is released. So look forward to that. And I am working on a video to sort of explain Scratch Day, but we'll give you a quick intro on what Scratch Day is.
Yeah, I was about to ask that question, but you anticipated. So Scratch Day is an international network of events where you can meet, and learn and share your projects and meet Scratchers, which is one of my favorite things about Scratch Day.
Awesome.
And we'll have an event here at MIT,
Yeah.
but there's like, last year there were over 200 events all over the world. And
I think there were over 300 events.
Over
I
300?
could be
Oh.
lying though. I don't want to lie, but I think there's like about 300. And what's cool about Scratch Day is you can have an event at MIT, which is a big event, but then you can also just like invite people over and have pizza and call it a Scratch Day and just do Scratch related things, which is super awesome.
yeah.
So, well, I guess look forward to that coming out. We look forward to you all giving feedback on work in progress projects. And I guess we'll catch you in 2 weeks for the next video update.
Yes.
All right.
See you then.
See ya.
Scratch on.
Bye.